moments over the years, from ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Clemson Tigers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. We stay the state while Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Running inside, it's Clark. At the 35, he's loose. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They're going to ride this running back. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to pass, it's Duckworth. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy.
Caught in the backfield, it's Toggle. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the move. He's brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal.
Easy, easy, easy.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback changing the play. Moving the pocket, it's Duckworth. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
I'm on David on the live sheet.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'm on David on the live sheet.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Johnson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Tells the run, lost a pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully keep getting behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. They got to stop the run. They got to tackle. Get more hats to the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick give. It's Haynes. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. The game originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. A trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Haynes. All over him immediately.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll run it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
3rd and long right here. He wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Breaks in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Fires immediately. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side. Balls in the deep ball. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw one first. Rolls right. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Well, that's one of those as a quarterback. You're out on the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but, man, you've got a lot of speed. And next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Drops back. It's Duckworth. Out wide, it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Press set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hits inside. It's Johnson. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. They want to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try that Florida playbook where it's at. I gotta switch it up because this is what I'm using on it. It really, it ain't the
Second and
playbook, bro.
long
It's the
here.
player, for real, bro. I really have to get better.
Making the adjustment on the play. To throw, it's Duckworth. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Congo. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Clark. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding second and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the third down and short.
A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Calls his own number. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that
What
happens
do-
here is
is
that sets up the
BDG?
next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Tuttle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
I don't know what to do no more.
The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Making the adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. And the defense forced that incomplete with the deflection.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback. He saw he was able to go and swat it away.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. for the house.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
I'm on the outside looking in.
He'll bring it out. It's Burrows. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Who took the most knees when we played with type shit? Everybody be blowing me out. Pause.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Fuck it, we might as well get another flag. Make it interesting.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Out wide left, it's Hayes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
From the gun, it's Johnson. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he avoids the sack.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on 3rd.
And
they booted away on 4th down. Trying to get started. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
I ain't the one. I might have to go back to playing 2K.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Might have to go pick up another job just say fuck it. And ain't working my hobby.
Looking to pass. It's Duckworth. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense.
Bingo, Ruben. Bingo, Luther. Bingo, Luther.
The snap sets up to throw. Out wide right, it's Hunt. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Right down the middle. And he almost had a pick.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
That incompletion leaves him staring at a third down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Hey, easy, easy.
Sends it back in motion. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Pulls it. Now the pitch. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 17 Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Gophers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Left side is Brown. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds him out of the backfield. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing to score, they'll go for it on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And simple play, simple gain, get that first down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Tigers have pushed it inside the 20. Second down, gonna throw it. Looking to the end zone.
I can't hold on to
In
it.
his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Oh, drop it.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's third and 5. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
Recruiting battles, our visitors coming. When we do the impossible, we gotta see that maximum shape. I ain't giving up yet, though.
Running inside. It's Clark. He's got the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. In the backfield, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And the Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Plows his way ahead. There he goes. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Running the red zone. It's Clark. Stopped right there.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Duckworth. They're all over it. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
This is the number 2 ranked team in the nation. In the nation, folks.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide back to Clark. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
And the Gamecocks looking to convert on 4th down.
Easy. Clemson 14, BCS Bucks. Set. White 29.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Touchdown, South Carolina! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Barbecue fried chicken.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Wesco. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Second down, going to throw it. And wings it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The give, it's Davidson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Second and long here.
I feel like I'm missing something at this point.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going over the top. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Right side, it's Tuggle. Breaks free, and he might be gone.
Man, run the
They're able
fucking
to get
clock
him
out,
stopped
nigga.
just shy
It's
of the
over.
first down marker.
Stop stat padding, bro. You got it. I was trying to put some hope in my boys. Waving the white flag, man. You got it.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short.
That's 2 o'clock in the morning.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use
I
it.
don't know, man. I don't really fucking care. I just know I gotta be better. He did what he was supposed to do. Came out here and put belts in me. Pause. I gotta think of something different instead of that shit.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He's changing the play. Drives inside. Turning it on. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard
I
line.
wonder if he really got a 1,000.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Hey, at least we scored, man. I got
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
Anticipation shit.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Duckworth. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Interesting play call there, right? He gave up a sack on the first play, so now these DNs are licking their chops. And you let them get a free rush at the quarterback because you've set up the screen. They're thinking, we're going to get back-to-back sacks. Just throw it right over top into the running back. Get some of those yards back now, at least giving you a chance here on 3rd down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Anytime South Carolina takes down Clemson, as it just did in this rivalry game, you can expect